That's a very, very spot-on question. You see, even General Museveni, when he was coming to power, he spoke like I spoke. He was probably even more eloquent. I'm not asking people to trust me. I'm not asking people to trust in my ability to change their lives. I'm asking them to trust in their abilities. We hold ourselves accountable, not when we get to power, but even now. What we demonstrate now is exactly what we will do when we get to power. When you look around me, the leader, you will see the image of Uganda. You will see the Nubians, you will see the Banyankole, you will see the Acholi, you will see the Luparas, you will see all of Uganda. Even when we are constrained and limited, for example, when we come to northern Uganda, they beat us, they block us, they stop us from reaching people so that they can still feed us into their narrative of being only belonging to Buganda region or to below the Karuma. That is intentional. But one thing that I can say is that in the new Uganda, we want to empower the people so that the people can decide. The people know exactly what they want. They just need to be empowered to decide what they want, not what the leaders want. We've said it many times that we want to reduce the power of the president, and we also want to reduce the power of the so-called politicians by empowering the people. You see, every time the people know their rights, every time the people know their power, you can no longer bully them. You can no longer undermine them. That is what we want to do. I don't want it to be about me. No, I want to give the power back to the people so that even me, myself, if I turn around and bring nonsense, the people can kick me the hell out because they will be empowered. And not just me, but every other politician. We want to reduce the leaders to servanthood. Yes.
Let's have the translation, quick one, and of course we get to the concern of the listener out there who is following Ed 9.1.
Mbojo tatangudri ozi lazia ugu lazia na bidere deni alueri aya tekare dirunza ko sasi kiojo ta o video zo ane ya ni oduo o pilira azugorera Uganda dream bazipio ngu ani kakiebu kakita sorry jo atangua izole banire anyaria ongobako joa nindrea zoma izie okwa ni mori na naira ke ya kare tsotana jole rite ondo pale kare aniko ongo andrea zugo driaru Uganda drisojo ana olore ondo amamba ani driaru ojo zo mori okwa ninira ani katari ani retsoki at the end of the day ideta zikoro etoro against padri at the moment ani olani kojobani ama ani katari de pani kusa ani kide ani iniko kide abayo teni trozo dilega tani delero taleti ondo amrekari ani ko pa Uganda rikare mukare aloga kaki jo aloku akwe nyini mori dira kinyi misuse mori amabale nyini rira kola amazenyiti ki amide ingoni diaru kietika kare alogasi hedi briefly tazi ambe joleri in summary pitasti angurti arikizoara mazoka.
All right, a quick one. You want to add something because I need to get to the concern of the listener out there. All right, thank you so much. The number is 07755787772 is the number, and you can get your phone and speak to His Excellency Robert Chagulanyi. If you have a burning question out there you want to ask to us, and then get to your phone. Armajuare number ni tuderiaro tuzialueria kima ilere ajonya kwira nyolongbe quick amalabas dia sole la zirase nyolongbe straight to your question au siro mandrama dia basti risa ekonyingwane ya kejo nyene disagreement ya no say ya iwofi anata di banjela rega and so act with respect so that we shall respond to you with respect. Amani FM. Okay. Okay. All right. Amara FM. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, this is Nutcut from 21.
The name once again?
This is Nutcut from 21.
You was welcome.
Yeah, can I talk to the question?
You bring your question. He's getting you.
Yeah, we are trying to fight against lesbians in Uganda and gays. So how are you going to be able to fight against that? Yet the number of lesbians and gays is increasing
Okay.
among the after youth.
All right. Thank you so much. Amara FM. Hello. Yes, please. Yes. What is your name and where are you calling from?
I'm from Uganda.
The name once again? Hello? Oh, this one has disappeared. Amara FM.
Hello?
Yes, I think was it.
This is Zoka.
Atitrisi Zoka Karibu.
Tamema ndrele ya loi imba mali corruption kia mala corruption kama ya mali asuma ya roya ndraka.
FM. Hello? Are you there? Yes. Oh. Amara FM. Hello? Am I here?
Yes, you're talking with Rasta Masara.
Rasta from where?
Tanjiri.
Tanjiri, yes, Rasta, speak to us.
Yeah, I want to ask you Bobi one the question.
Straight to your question.
Yeah, like ask you for
Rasta, you'll get your answer. Amara FM.
Hello?
Yes, please. Are they? Stephen Karibo. Office in Upuri. Okay. Amara FM. Hello. Yes, please. Yes, Amanyari Ading was it? Badman Tandali Karibo. Yolo Boni Fruleni. Okay. Okay. Hello. Amani?
Yes, hello.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Ading was it? Bismarck Karibo.
Yeah, Mandara. Kuranda mina posting.
Anjo Busi.
Ngomando bani analoka ndo wapi. La curriculum sottoro per la manile like anemolo dana senti per la manile io fisi dia riga inguayani.
Okay. Okay. All right. Hello. The second last caller, Amani.
Yeah, this is Raymond from Ajumane, within Ajuman town.
Raymond, you're most welcome.
Oh.
Yes, we're getting you loud and clear.
Yeah, I want to give thanks to our President Chagulan for coming to Juman. Now, we wanted to find just have one concern. How can we exactly trust him? Exactly, we the youth we wanted to even give it to have the people power, and we are ready to excel and to change, to bring a change. So we need to know how can we get a ticket to show up here, the new supporters and a new aspire as it is this week. That's my question to him. And he's most welcome. We are there. His vote is with me.
All right. The last person in here. Amani?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a player in Wasi. Yes, Karibo.
Di bangsa nere kilo bandri amande nere ko jo di jane o jane amana to dia kasusni amata dari dari ave atoli ni amata to area to kati dari are e bwe ko ta mane te ao so jadi amandi are ya mari dia ko national aro
Okay. All right, thank you so much. I think those are some of the concerns from the listeners out there. Our time is really running out, so we need to get to those concerns. I think we need to start with this one from Komakech. Is speaking about the compensation, the war victims, and as well the conflict between the Acholi and the Madi around the upper land there. As they trust you with their vote, how are you going to resolve that issue? Then Raymond is speaking about, he wants to know do you have an office in Germany? If at all, maybe he wants to acquire a ticket, he wants to be a member of the party. And Bismarck is still the same question about office. And then Badman Tandali, he says the current regime has initiated PDM, which has separated their families. Women are taking different direction, men are taking different direction. If they give you their vote, please go and enact a new mechanism of eradicating poverty by giving tools from them instead of giving them money, which is going to turn away people's attention. Stephen says Stephen's concern is as the same as Bismarck and Raymond about office, whether you have an office. The party has an office in Germany where they can have some of the tickets and as well be registered. And then Atidri's issue is corruption. Says the regime is just like you said, corruption is in every corner. So how are you going to really work on that? And then Edema from Zoka said maybe he was speaking directly to the likes of Ijo. They should really make this issue of Zoka and Upper clear to you, because last time when they paid attention to the incumbent, they didn't get a clear resolution to that. So they really want to get something from you onto that.
Thank you. I start with the cattle compensation. It should not just cattle compensation. You see, during the war, and I must make it very clear, all these wars were instigated by Museveni for personal benefit. So many people lost their property, from West Nile to Acholi land, to Lango, to Teso, to Buganda. I was in Luweero recently, where Museveni fought from, where 500,000 people died, where people's property was destroyed and cattle was eaten by Museveni rebels. But 40 years down the road, every 5 years they bring new promises. It's the same thing in Acholi, same thing in West Nile here. Every 5 years there are compensation or there are promises, which promises never materialize. I must mention that computations have been done. Representatives from these communities have been sent numerous times. It has been agreed, but not implemented. Our duty is going to just be implementation. We said it, that we are going to rebuild and rehabilitate war-torn areas, affected areas, and compensate those that lost their property. That we mean, that we shall do. Another asked about PDM, which turned into a nightmare, and whether we're going to have other alternatives. First and foremost, I'll say that the 1 trillion shillings that is spent in PDM is just a marketing gimmick. It's a campaign gimmick by Museveni. Museveni has no interest to uplift the people of Uganda from poverty, because that is his trade. If the people of Uganda come out of poverty, then he will no longer have control over them. He will no longer be able to give 1 yellow t-shirt to a person and 5,000 shillings and get them to vote for him. The people will be thinking critically. They'll be asking for better and demanding for better, because human nature is always progressive. Therefore, for those that have received PDM money, good for you, but even better for you, that in a new Uganda, you will not have to pay back that money. Museveni just want to indate you, to make you have debts, to be like you have in Uganda, they call it a banja, to Mori, to make sure you have his Mori. That is not going to be the case in a new Uganda, because that is your money. However, we are going to ensure that we devise better means that don't just give handouts, but they give a hand up. Ugandans are workers. Ugandans are innovative. Ugandans are entrepreneurial. We are the most entrepreneurial population in Africa. Unfortunately, all the businesses, the small businesses that are created, 75% of them don't live up to 1 year. Why? Because of high tax rates, high interest rates, broken down infrastructure system, especially transport, that makes it hard for them to conduct business. We are going to fix that. If we lower the taxes, if we lower the interest rate whereby people can borrow, unfortunately, the government is a big able to fix these situations. We want to create where our people can thrive. Our people are not beggars. No. We are not supposed to be beggars. But you see, Museveni is reducing everybody into a beggar, including the musicians who are stars of this country. So that way, we shall be able to create a conducive business atmosphere where people don't have to be indebted, where people don't have to be borrowing from the state, but uplifting themselves by their own stripes. Yes, we lack an office in Germany, and that together with my comrades, we shall ensure that we work upon it. Of course, work under tough conditions. You must have seen on the news what they did to our office in Gulu. The military came, closed roads on both sides, deployed soldiers and brought goons to vandalize our office. Same to Arua, same to many offices. But exactly. So we keep going amidst these challenges. We are only hoping against hope, but we shall ensure that we tick that box. Also, my brother Atidri talked about corruption. Corruption has to be rooted out ruthlessly. Yes. Corruption is a cancer that is killing us. I told you our problem is no longer ignorance, poverty, and disease. It is corruption. And when we deal with corruption, we will have dealt with almost half of our problems. And the chief priest of corruption is Museveni. So we have to kick that old man out. And we'll be kicking corruption out. Finally, on unemployment, not finally, about unemployment and unemployability. Our people are unemployed and they're also unemployable. They don't have the skills and they don't have the jobs. We have a short run and a long run program. The short run is that we in various ways to ensure that they are employed, but also the government should be able to create to have initiatives that will create jobs. Yesterday I talked about the cottage industries that are labor intensive, and these are not hard to establish. Cottage industries, for benefit of those who don't know, these household production industries that produce not necessarily full product. Buttons, could be making, zips, could be making soles of shoes, etc, etc. And these, we are focusing mainly on border communities and near border communities to make even export much easier. Ajumani falls under that bracket. We heard people complain so much about the Zoka Forest Reserve that is being abused by the mighty and powerful. They've deployed soldiers in there and they're degrading the environment. And the culprit is Museveni's brother, Salim Saleh. He does not care about the environment. And this is not his home. Why should he care? But in the new Uganda, we want to empower the sons and daughters of those communities. I am sure Honorable Izo Stephen here will not destroy Zoka Forest. Even the spirit of the land would be demanding from him. Yeah. This is his home. But these people don't care. The reason why NRM did not build a headquarters in 40 years, the reason why NRM banned political education, the reason why they don't have anything to remember about them even when they leave tomorrow, is because they did not come here to stay. They came here to rob. And every year that the NRM is still here, I'm sure they also wonder how stupid Ugandans are. So I am sure that these people don't love our country. President Milton Obote said it before I was born, that Museveni is not a Ugandan. And up to now, Museveni has not proved that he's a Ugandan. But if we are to follow his actions, President Obote was probably right. Thank you.
Let's have the translation. Our time is up. We need to get to Chesia Playground where Chagulanyi will be speaking to a bigger crowd. Let's have the translation.
Well, lazo zirudia tere kiso ya pisi zitirama kwa malizi garo. Malizi zile lazidi ama PDM. Jo government amarudi dia PDM Museveni asito kwele bani developer ile kwa aya. Alozwana ma president Jokariani Museveni no kenyine setiko. Museveni kanyini morike yao. Takele nyini na oke seti nyama nye tujoreko. Oke zo yin tisati yellow. Amenza yin drieru. City million aloke nyini moriao. So in a new government amanejleri ama system in regards to the poverty do was superior. City ama di PDM kenai that is mori na city ko. Madize zila zina ovi ebuako ongo adi be employee peri. Diarodini skills kolonyirwa asa ebu keronyine ko. Ongo nyiru skill kolu yosa ebu rukaro kenyine pe adosini ebu noyo liru bazini babani Uganda niko. Ama government odiri ala medi ebu kokwero lakialo aloni lakaranzu siama di suru di dini di enga northern di enga western ama balo lazizo zilia lejo zokariga zoka ni ezani lo uyo zokaniru anyeri yote ya candidates angwe na NRM riyote koleri C5 koru MP koleri C1 koleri C2 JP Mara zoka zoka kere dora kibalo alo anya pele 5 years 20 years 30 years 40 years ebati zoka no bukari aditi so amanya iyanyipe government odere ani amazoka ni twingore ni otengo can we back to its normal. Lazizo zirudia in regards to office. National Unity Platform office azumani riso iyo. Adosini resources riso iyo. Dilo kwa otare sokoro. Ongo kedero rasa diaro amebede orisi. Office dia zumanira kare nuka kare so zumaniara ka e office tidiara anyi angwele dia ile cards ile mbaka nyi bari nyi nup nyi people power nyi nyangasi nyi Bobi Wine nyi nyangasi nyi Joe nyi nyangasi nya Nyamal Freddy so nyi people power kadole ronyo ko talore nyi niri flag di nyi kwao ongo zoya ballot paper anara nyundu umbrella now ondu base kanyi zingo base kereza leti media ile so nyi du umbrella yao eyo tsonyiko itude gweniko Amegini, Chastiri, Irula, Megan Manzora,
quick one.
Ale majota ta. Kangwa rubri. Ya diaro bako bubeade. Ebe jadi madisi niko. Zonyendre nyiri batiria a. Ijanya yale bela diaro re nyi anya batiri ni. Zonyata ijanya bela diaro re ibe madisi niko. Nyi bea nya batiri ni. Zonyi yufu kosanyi patizi gangwa re diaro nyi kinyamariga ijanya bela diaro re nyi bea nyini. Ijanya bea nyini ovingo nisi. Ijanya bela nyini diaro kata ikonyangu. Kerwa erwazi. Kaleti amarido. Kasukurwa books is improve. Talo eri esuru lepi amani kola kidaro re karide. Madizi ke amalofoga senzo nzereko. Ama nosi kazi alu eri ingoni kosani katari mi ride ingoni ni madizi konzenzo. Kubani onzenzo bani kinyangu kia amevu biaro enzo onzelele di unyore. Angwale ama iya nyirisi amata jo diaro tetema azumaniko amata jo azumani istinitro amata jo obongi ongo amata jo bamuyo rikini kia ama iya nyiri amanzo anyokosi bakobe jadi morisi ongo ama iya nyitesia ground sara anzora.
All right, and of course, okay, thank you so much. And we have come to the climax of the discussion. We are heading straight to Chesia Playground, where the big rally is going to be taking place. For you who is within a Humanitarian Council, I think it is high time for you to get and of course move in there. Thank you so much, His Excellency, for coming through, and of course,
thank you very much for having me. If you will allow me, say one more thing, our brothers and sisters. I'm running to be president of Uganda. I almost forgot to ask for a vote. For the people
but of course, you're spoken.
Yeah, but most importantly, it's not just me. You have Bobi Wines over here. People like Dr. Nyama here. People like my brother Stephen here. Vote for your children. Send a representation of Ajumani to the national level. You can save yourselves the embarrassment. I am an African, I respect elders. But you people, you young people, you are the voters. You cannot send an old man who is supposed to be sleeping to represent you. That is what Museveni wants to do. He wants to misrepresent you. This is your time, this is your generation. Speak up and be counted. If Bukanda region can bring Bobi Wine, why can't you bring Anyama? Why can't you bring Stephen here? You, the young people of Ajumani, you are not too young to think for yourselves. You are not too young to they always say, put your best foot forward. I am not here to think for you, but I'm here to challenge you because we are going to a national discussion. You have intelligent young men and women. Send them there so that you can be represented. Don't allow to be used like the colonialists. During colonialism, they would pick one elder there and send him, feed that elder, and make sure that elder misrepresents you. Now you have that chance. It is 2025. You cannot pretend that you don't have the people to represent you. This young man who has put himself forward. Support him. If the people of Chad on the East did not support me, if they did not vote for me, their voice would not be reaching Ajumani. It is reaching Ajumani here. Now, it is upon you. I thank you, and I know you're going to do the right thing. And also, finally, the regime does not want you to protect your vote. That is why they're telling you after voting, you go home. Don't go home. After you vote, you stay there and make your vote count. Thank you very much for God and my country.
Thank you so much. I think we have no, because I think the people of Germany, at least little research shows that 92% of them understand English. Thank you so much, Honorable His Excellency Robert Chagulanyi, and of course, thank you so much the team that came through. And quick reminder to you is from here. They will be leading to that is a Chesia Playground. We thank you so much for being part of the discussion.
Maybe this background. Let the camera be there.
Where is the camera?
Follow the cameraman. Bro, walk around. The cameraman is coming. Where's the video? The cameraman is coming.
Fina la zeo. He's here. The cameraman is here. I say. Yeah, you will see what I see. I may not be your friend. I'm not your enemy.
The press and here.
Can't it be there? Oh, you come here.
Come this side.
Yeah. Please, the press.
Draw close a little bit. You bring it. I'm full of gadgets. As long as they are served. But I am going to go with them.
Mama be there. Let him be there.
Where's the candidate?
He's here.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, members of the press. We are glad to be here in Germany. Yesterday we were not able to campaign in the level as we saw the police and military blocked us. But we told you we shall not stop.
I am the chairperson of
We shall stay put in every region of Uganda, in every place where we're supposed to campaign. And today we are here in Germany. From here we'll be going to Gulu City, and then finally to Gulu district, and then finally to Gulu City. We are here to campaign for our candidates, especially our brother Stephen here, and I'll give him the opportunity to speak for us. Now, I'll also enjoy this one.
Yes, thank you so much. This is what we have been telling our people, that our president is here with us on this very day. We have been moving around, mobilizing our people to come and listen to our president, and I believe we are all aware that this is the time. So I request all of us should be at the playgrounds that is just here. First, we are all ready to be there. This is our time. This is our time. And this is always how, when we share with people. And this is one way we always reach to our people. We are. But we also request our voters, the people of Adjumani, not just the people of Adjumani, people of Madisa region, vote for us. Because we are in a government in waiting, not just a government in waiting, we have performed our duties the last 5 years. We kept the government in check, and we are quite sure if we are given this chance, we can even do a lot better. Thank you so much.
Your name is and your
My name is Stephen Peter, candidate for Tumani
Mr.
West.
President, just one question. My name is Martin from NBS Television. What is your plan for the people of Madisa region now that you've listened to them? During today's talk show, what is your message for the people here in Madisa region?
Yeah, we have given our message elaborately on radio, but in brief,
the promise is right here.
Yes.
What the people of Adjumani have is General Moses Sali for representation. And you and I know we respect our elder. He is our father. We respect him so much. But we love him enough to retire him, to have him live a life of dignity, and the young generation takes over. And we take care of our elders while we represent the real voice, the real current voice of this place. That and much more we are going to speak at the ground because we are very short of time and we really have to move. But in practice, this is the promise. The people of Adjumani, here you are. We have been asking everybody, all the young people in different regions, telling them that Bobi Wine is not different. I'm just like you and you're just like me. You just need to get the confidence and rise to the occasion and represent what you believe in. Here is your Bobi Wine. We are here, we know same. People power. All he needs is your support. And the new Uganda will be here. Thank you very much for God and our country. People power. Our power. People power. Yeah. I'm sorry, we'll make it look here. We'll make it look here.
Yo. Alfred. Alfred. Alfred.
How is it? Let me give you the number.
No, they have seen Robert. They have seen
a candidate.
Dani amuwadde oba kisente kyawa.
Dani?
Awadde motive oba kisente kyawa.
Simajala.
Gwe banga yo mazeo. Wewe koti kati juni yakedde ku mulimo ogwawa.